We're both probably losing, dude. Like, I don't
I
know.
don't
Like,
care.
we're both
We'll
probably
lose
losing.
together.
Like,
We will lose together then.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Time of Possession. Ryan, Jared, and Tyler, all back, all coming off W's this week, as far as the NFL is concerned. And that's kind of all we got, boys. Like, I'm not like,
Not a whole
I
lot
mean,
else to talk about, really.
there were some firings,
Yeah,
um, that we kind of haven't talked all that much about. But I mean, I don't
Brian
know.
Daboll.
Yeah, basically Daboll, and I kind of figured that's where we would start. But
Yeah,
before that, boys, how are we doing this week? How have you guys been? I guess it's only a Monday, so how was last week for you? Um, what are we? What are the vibes like? What are we feeling?
I know Jared did a lot over the weekend.
Well, aside from, since we recorded our last episode after the Dodgers won, I was feeling fine. And then Monday, I got hit with the sickness. I got duped with the sickness. So, sore throat came
You got the
first.
suds?
Got the
Yeah.
suds.
Yeah. Yeah.
Classic episode.
I think I have that on DVD if I still do. I don't know that set of episodes, but anyway, yeah, I got hit with sore throat and then a runny nose and then a killer headache on Friday, but then an annoying ass dry cough has settled in. So as for the weekend, I was at Anime Pasadena. So for any viewers that I don't know, I guess went, I was there. It was a fun time. So yeah, got to meet some awesome people and whatnot.
Yes.
Was gonna go to the Chargers Steelers game, but I was by myself, and yeah, being sick, I was just like, nah, I'll save the $400 to $500 I would have had to spend on parking, ticket, and food.
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
like, I'm good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I had somebody
That's
with
fair.
me, maybe.
It's too expensive, man. All sporting events are way too expensive now.
For real,
Uh,
man. It's
yeah.
like
I
I,
mean,
I
you missed.
thought about. I was like, oh, I should have went to the Rams-Niners game. What a good game. I'm like, bro, I wouldn't have been able to spend the money on that. What am I saying? Like
Dude, it's ridiculous.
a game
Um,
like that? Hell no.
yeah,
Great
for
game
sure.
though.
It is cool that you guys can, you guys are both very close to your teams, I've never had
Oh
like I
yeah,
guess like
as a
I
Broncos
mean
fan,
like
that's
I've
true.
never
Yeah.
like I could always go to like they play Vegas every year, twice a year, right? So I guess I could make the trip to Vegas, but I'm not gonna lie, Raider fans scare me. So probably avoid that, you know?
I think it's
Uh
mainly the ones on
yeah.
Totally
Twitter,
fair.
that are worse because I've heard through some Chargers fans, like specifically the game where we got blown out, that got Staley fired, that a lot were like super like chill and bought like them beers and whatnot. But like I don't know. I think it's just the fans on Twitter that gave them a bad rep and whatnot. That's just me though.
I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I don't know where. I mean, I kind of wanted to start with Brian Daboll being fired, and honestly, that was one of the more entertaining games of the weekend. Bears 24, Giants 20. Uh,
Yeah.
it was snowing in Chicago.
It's
I
cool to
know
see
you got
that for the first time.
yeah, and I mean, I'm sure you guys saw that it's snowing here in Michigan. I posted that.
Ah,
So
yes. hmm
And Chicago, Michigan, very close to each other. And yeah, so the snow was here and there, just basically all along the East Coast. And yeah, so it was very poor conditions. And Caleb Williams, I thought, honestly, in all, like, obviously, Jackson Dart getting hit out of the game or whatever does not help the Giants really. But Caleb, I thought this was Caleb's like best game as a pro, man. Like 20 for 36 in those conditions is fine. 220 yards through the air, 60 plus on the ground, 2 touchdowns. And man, he really showed, I think, why he was the number one pick a couple years ago, or last year, I guess. And the scrambles he had, he's fast as hell. Like, honestly, I was thinking about it, and outside of like Lamar Jackson, I don't know if there is a better. I mean, I guess Jaden Daniels, but Jaden's hurt right now. Like, the way he runs, man, is very like it's very good, man. Very good. And his
Yeah, I agree.
escapability,
He's definitely like
thing, like
up there with the top
yeah,
quarterbacks in terms of scrambling.
and just playmaking. And dude, like if you look at the Bears like stats overall, they're like top 5 in yards, top 5 in rushing,
Air
top 5 in
yards.
like explosive plays down the field. And if you like, I know that eye test tells us, there's still a lot to work on with Caleb Williams and everything. Like we watch the games and we see there's still those moments where he holds onto the ball too long and he
Yeah,
kind of makes like
bad
weird
decisions.
decisions. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but he does not. He doesn't throw interceptions. He
No,
does not turn the ball over. He doesn't have a fumbling issue. He's not the most efficient guy, but I don't think you drafted him for his efficiency. You drafted him because in college you saw how explosive he was,
right.
and
Just
I
a
honestly
playmaker.
thought that, yeah. And I thought in that fourth quarter, man, like he played 3 bad quarters of football, but in that fourth quarter, he really came alive and showed why he was the number one pick. Um,
Yeah, that's kind of
I
been
was just
him, I
really
feel
impressed with
like, this season. Just you've seen flashes of greatness that he can be and why he was the number one pick and all of that, like, but then there's the other times where you see flashes of, okay, little mediocrity here and there. Not great, but yeah, there's definitely flashes of him. He could be really good. It was nice to see him get Adunze involved. They definitely made a concerned effort to have him get back involved because we saw him in the first couple weeks
last week.
just going crazy. What'd you say?
Last week, I mean, they were making a concerned effort for him because
Last week, yeah,
last week he had literally
nothing.
zero
I
touches in the
know.
entire game. So yeah, it
Can't
makes
have that
sense.
happen. And with how good they were
Um,
playing in the first couple weeks because he was doing so well, it was good to see they got him back in the fold again.
yeah, for sure. Um, I did want to ask you guys and get your thoughts on the Giants firing Daboll. Obviously, Jackson Dart's like on his fourth freaking concussion or whatever. And I mean, number one, the way that they use him in the offense, running like quarterback power, like he's like
He's
Jackson
gonna
Dart's
get
not
hurt.
Cam Newton.
You're just
He's not
asking
Cam
for it.
Newton, man. He's not
No,
Josh Allen. It's not that was not how he played in college. Like
no,
I don't know if you watched him at Ole Miss, but he was not
bro.
like this run around,
He slang it, bro. Yeah,
he
he was just
wasn't Johnny
throwing it all
Manziel
over
running
the
around like
field.
crazy. Yeah,
No, he would
exactly.
just air it out, and that's how they played though. Ole Miss had those receivers like Trey Harris for the Chargers and like those
Yeah.
type of receivers that could fly. Wandale Robinson can be that sometimes. Darius Slayton can be that sometimes, but they don't have the burners like that. And they're asking him to do a lot, and he's gonna get hurt. It's just, you can't put him in those situations every
Yeah.
time.
So what do you? So give me like I want to know if you guys are like, yeah, Dayball should have been fired. No, he shouldn't have. Like, where are you gauging this firing? Because some people online are like, it's a mistake. He's a good coach. He's gonna get another job at some point in his career. What do you guys like? How do you feel about Dayball being fired?
I think he's a great offensive coach. Defensively,
I
even
agree.
though they've had one of the best D lines on paper, their secondary is, I mean, but then again, I don't know. I think he should have at least had another year, in my opinion, because I think you found the answer at QB and running back, and it just sucks because they're out.
Right.
But because they're out, they probably went, all right, well, they're out. We can get rid of them. That was like their best, probably, well, I guess the front office / owner's best, like, chance to do it was because the two that literally saved his job are out. So let's just go ahead and fire him. But, as a Chargers fan, I'm still pissed we lost to that team and to that coach. So there's that bitterness in me, but I think he should have at least maybe had another draft and a free agency to bring in some players to help, specifically on the defensive side. Like, so I don't know. We're gonna see, because now that position for the Giants is gonna look very nice with possibly a top 5 pick in the draft. Scattaboo coming off surgery next season, and then a healthier Dart. So, well, I mean, we'll see. We will definitely see.
Yeah, also Malik Neighbors coming back, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Off the ACL.
yeah, I do. So I do think on it, and I'm gonna be real. I think that they might have fired the wrong guy. Like,
I agree.
I'm more kind of on the side of maybe fire the GM, Joe Shane.
Oh yeah, no,
You know,
he should have been gone
Yeah.
first. Letting Barkley go should have been like the
He should have been
probably
gone a
final
while
straw,
ago.
bro.
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna go ahead and let me pull up the Giants cap situation.
I agree with Jared and most of what he
I
said.
think Daboll should have had one more year.
Just to give my input.
Like,
I think with getting Dart and Scattaboo and seeing how that could be in the future, to not give him a chance to really have another year to see how that all goes, was interesting. But
I think if they started,
we saw Daniel Jones go to a different team and be really good. So
I think that there. I mean, yeah, there's also that. Like, you kind of look at it like, oh, why are they doing well now that they left you? But it's like,
right, yeah,
But again, it's like those two players pretty much extended his life as a coach. Because honestly, if they started Russ against the Chargers and lost, he would have been fired then. But because Dart and Scattaboo basically won them that game, it's like, all right, we'll see what you got. And they were almost winning games, but their defense was mainly blowing it. Their offense was scoring. Their defense just wasn't getting it done. And yeah, usually GMs are kind of tied to coaches. Like, when Staley got fired, Telesco went with him. So, I mean, I know I'm using my team as an example, but like, sometimes GMs, like, they hit an expiration date. And the fact that this guy hasn't yet, I don't know. I don't know. I'm curious to see who that next head coach is going to be. God, man. Like,
so I do have the odds pulled up. I do have the odds pulled up for the next head coach, and I'm gonna give you guys the names.
Okay.
But before that, I did want to tell y'all, like, I looked at like some people are arguing Joe Shane drafted Scattaboo and Jackson Dart. He's put together this like young nucleus of players, but then you go to the average age of the NFL teams, the Giants are the 5th oldest team in the league. Like, so I don't know if like he's really put together this young nucleus when they're the 5th oldest team in the NFL. And you have a lot of players with a lot of cap hits that are pretty big, and they've been kind of disappointments to this point, right? And I don't know, honestly, if you take Russell Wilson out of the equation, where the age would fluctuate to. You know what I mean? It's 53. It's a 53-man roster, so I don't know if it would
right.
change that much. But yeah, man, I thought Shane should be gone. You want my opinion on Daboll, guys? I just think that he's going to be the OC for a team for like the next 2 years, and that team is going to succeed, and then he's going to get a new job somewhere else. Like, that's just what's going to happen.
My team.
I don't know where he's going to land next, but we'll see, I guess. Kind of the same thing with Mike McDaniel, I think. I don't know if Mike McDaniel will ever really get another chance to be a head coach, but He's going to be an OC somewhere. Here are the odds, according to covers.com, to be the next head coach of the Giants. Number one, and I want you guys to give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down on if you like the potential hire, okay? Thumbs up or thumbs down on if it sounds like a good idea. Number one is Lane Kiffin, his college coach at Ole Miss.
Damn.
I'm gonna be real.
I think thumbs down, but just because it was his college coach,
No, just no.
it's possible. I mean, it makes a little sense, but no, I think thumbs down.
So he's the number one candidate according to the odds. I don't really buy that all that much. After him, we get into like actual NFL coordinators. Number two is Cliff Kingsbury, who is currently the Washington offensive coordinator. Again, I don't really like it. I'd give it a thumbs down. Not my cup of tea. He's a good OC. He's not a good I don't think he's a good head coach. Number three, and Jared, this is the big one for you. Jesse Minter, who is your current defensive coordinator, is number three in the odds. And we know the Giants like a good defensive coach. They've been at their best with a defensive coach. You think of Bill Parcells, you think of Tom Coughlin. I think it's a great hire if they were to go that direction. I would give it a thumbs up. Okay, be real though. Is it
No.
come on,
no.
You're just giving a thumbs down. Be real.
No. Stay the hell away. Kiss my ass, New York.
It's gonna hit. Dude, it is going to hit when they hire Jesse Mentor. It's gonna be so great. When you have the 25th ranked defense next year, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be great. Number four, and this is honestly I think is a good possibility. Clint Kubiak, who is the current OC for the Seattle Seahawks. What do you guys think of that? Tyler's like, get him out of the division. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that a little bit. I think he's good.
Cautiously optimistic.
I think that's pretty good. Yeah.
I'm cautiously optimistic.
Yeah, I would say that's probably one of the better choices.
Yeah. And then after him, we get into more long shots. And honestly, some of these names I'm like, you know what? This is not I feel like you guys are going to be like, oh, hell no. But I kind of like a lot of these. I think John Gruden would be a great fit for the Giants if he were to get back into coaching in the NFL. What do we think? No? Damn.
Nah, I don't know.
Jared, what do you think about John Gruden?
Jared frozen? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you give it a thumbs up. Okay. Joe Brady has been in discussions for the last couple of years. Bill's offensive coordinator used to be in Cincinnati, I think, and he's with Carolina as well. I don't remember. But Joe Brady's, I think, has gotten a lot of discussion. He's on the list as well. I think he'd be a great hire, personally. And then here's a couple of retreads who, could potentially get the job. Mike McCarthy. Say what you want about Mike McCarthy. He's not an elite coach or anything like that, but he does kind of give your franchise a good baseline to where, he goes in there and he kind of cleans up the mess. And then your ceiling is capped, obviously, and you're probably not going to be an elite team, but I think he does a good job at cleaning up the mess and going in there. And
yeah,
I think
Mike McCarthy. I think that's a good choice. I think it's a pretty good choice. Yeah,
he's a good coach. Bill O'Brien, who has been a coach in the NFL, currently at Boston College.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, that's crazy.
So I know that people look at the Bill O'Brien era and they're not good. But now that we know about Deshaun Watson, it's was he really the bad guy in this situation? After Bill O'Brien,
in terms of football,
yeah,
it's a little different. But
yeah. After Bill O'Brien, if Mike McDaniel can convince a team to give him another job after the Miami situation. I think that Giants fans would hate that. But there's always a possibility there. And then, hear me out. Well, not hear me out. Brian Flores also, throw him in the ring. He's a great coach. DC for the Vikings. And then Bill Belichick has ties to the Giants franchise. He's a big Lawrence Taylor guy. So Bill Belichick. If John Harbaugh gets fired with the Ravens, I'm just saying, keep your eye on it. If the Ravens miss out on the playoffs and the Ravens fire John Harbaugh, he would be the number one candidate for this job. That's all I'm saying. And I think it'd be a
That'd
really
be
good fit.
pretty crazy. It would be a
Just
good
saying.
fit.
I think you wouldn't even have to move that far. They're both on the East Coast.
Would he
Maryland.
want to take over and like have to build up Jackson Dart and all this all over again though?
I mean,
Like,
he's not super old, right? Like, how old is John Harbaugh? Or age? He's only 63. Like, that's not. I mean,
all right, yeah, that's not.
Pete Carroll's like 78 or something crazy.
I know, yeah, it's crazy.
Pete Carroll,
Watching him jog, it's so funny.
Yeah. So that's kind of the list. I just want to get out of all the names I mentioned, who is your guys' favorite top candidate for this job? Excuse me.
Kubiak stood out to me a lot.
Yeah.
I like what's going on over there.
Yeah, I'd agree with Kubiak.
I like that. That's pretty much it. I think there's one other one that I said I liked. I don't remember which one.
Did you like the Jesse Minter one?
Shut up.
Or the
Yeah, that one's pretty good too. I know Jared would hate that,
or Mike
but
McCarthy?
that is pretty good. McCarthy could be good too, I think. Yeah.
Honestly, I think Brian Flores would be great for them as well. Like, I think he
Mm-hmm.
just needs another shot. So, all right. Well, that's the Giants Daboll talk. Which one of you wants to go first talking about your game?
Well, I guess me. We talk about how we put belt to ass on the senior citizen that is Aaron Rodgers. Freaking Khalil Mack made him shit his pants so hard he fumbled in the end zone and caused a safety. So yeah, when I'm getting to like Bakersfield as I'm driving home and I look at the score and I see 3-2 and I'm like, are we playing baseball or are we playing football? So because I saw the 2 and I'm like, we got a safety? Because I normally don't see my team get safety,
Yeah.
so I'm like,
It
what
was
the hell? Like this
It was 3-2 for a long time.
Oh man. And then I looked and I saw 5-3 and I'm like, what is this game right now?
Yeah.
But then I see like, oh my god, we're about to score before halftime. We get a touchdown that's pretty big, man. It's pretty big. We score, Aaron Rodgers throws an interception and well, what we were dealing with, especially when I'm looking at the, when Sunday Night Football, when the players introduce, their names and the college they're from, you see that little PFF rank down there, and all I'm seeing is 36 of 36, 36 of 37, 34 of 36, and I'm like, oh my god. Somehow we survived. I also want to talk about the non-called hip drop tackle. NFL, if you're going to enforce this rule, enforce it. Because these dudes are still doing it.
I agree.
Herbert tweaked his ankle. I mean, he said he's fine. But if this becomes a more concerning issue down the road, I'm not even surprised it's from the Steelers either, because it's the Steelers. So, but NFL, you need to enforce this rule. I know we have the bye week coming up after next week, so that's good.
Yep.
We're seven.
That's when they expect Omarion Hampton to be back as well.
Yeah. I loved what the defense did. All they allowed was a garbage time touchdown. So really, it was just 3 points to start the game because Chris Boswell is a serial killer, and then after that, yeah, they didn't let him get back in the game. Like they got a stop on 4th and 6 at like the 10-yard line, and then they were able to just go down and score again and put the game out of reach. Like part of me wishes, man, maybe I should have gone to that game, but again, I was sick. I was by myself. I didn't want to do that, so save the $400 to $500. I'm happy we won.
100%.
But it's funny. I saw a tweet a few days ago that says the last like 7 Chargers Steelers games were Chargers win, Steelers win, Chargers win, Steelers win. So it was our turn to win this year.
Just back and forth.
Yes. Wow. So the last matchup the Steelers won, so it was our turn this year. So next time we play the Steelers,
I'll keep that in mind for next year.
Yeah. If we play the Steelers, if we play the
Steelers win next year.
And it was funny too because I went by my work after when I got back because I'm like, oh, we probably have our Christmas stuff out. I'm gonna go buy some stuff. Lo and behold, my Steelers coworker was there that night, and he saw me, and we just locked eyes, and he was like, "I thought you were gonna be at the game," and I said, "I thought about it, but then I thought if you were working tonight, and I thought I'd stop by and see how you were doing." So.
That's crazy.
It's funny because he locked eyes with me as I turned the aisle. Like, he was just right there, and I happened to come in, and he was like, oh, hell.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You did it on purpose. Oh, my gosh.
Good to get that win. We're 7-3. This is our second 3-game win streak we've had. I don't know. We're a really weird 7-3 team. We've beaten 2 of the top teams in the AFC, in the Chiefs and the Broncos. But then we've lost to 2 of the worst teams in the NFL, in the Giants and the Commanders. We've barely beaten one of the other worst teams, the Dolphins. We've gotten blown out by the Colts. But then we manhandled the Steelers, who manhandled the Colts. And then we just have a very convincing win against the Vikings in there, and it's like, I don't know what I'm going to get. Like, it's like you, Ryan. I don't know what I'm going to get. Am I going to get an elite defensive performance with a solid performance from Justin? Or am I just going to get a game where...
both of you guys' teams are like that.
Or am I going to get a game where Justin is throwing an interception for what obviously, because I don't know what he's not taking care of the ball this year. Like some of these interceptions he's had, like some are tipped, yes, but like there's others where it's like, why are you throwing right there? Like why? Like why are you throwing in there? And it leads to an interception, but like it needs to be like offense cannot start slow is basically what I'm trying to say. And they scored enough in the first half, and the defense was able to suffocate the Steelers. So. And apparently our long snapper, Josh Harris, is back. So apparently our special teams is good again. So.
Well, I'm going to be real. I might have to disagree with you guys on something. You say you don't know what you're going to get week to week.
Oh, boy.
I know what I'm going to get week to week. I know what I'm going to get week to week. I'm going to get an elite defensive performance because I truly believe the Denver Broncos have the best defense in the NFL. And I don't think that's really up for debate. Like, I'm going to be real with you guys. Like, you could say whatever else. You could say your Chargers. You can say, I don't even know who else would be in contention for that. The Falcons have a good defense, I guess. I don't know. The Patriots, the Vikings,
the Patriots and the Seahawks.
The Seahawks. Well, I don't really care. I know the Denver Broncos have the best defense in the NFL. Even without Patrick Surtain, they're still playing like the best defense in the NFL. And I also know that I'm going to get a training wheels offense because Bo Nix has the worst footwork of any quarterback in the NFL. Never wants to set his feet when he throws a football. Takes stupid chances and throws into double coverage, maybe triple coverage. and throws interceptions. And I know that every single week with the Denver Broncos, it is going to be a close game, and it's going to come down to if we play a good team or not. We play a good team next week, we will play the Chiefs close, but we are going to lose that football game. This is just what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen, so I'm just preparing myself now. We're going to play the Chiefs. It's going to be close the whole game. And then Bo Nix is going to throw like a pick six or an interception. Mahomes is going to get a short field. They're going to score a game-winning field goal, or they're going to block our field goal again. And Nick Wright's going to go on TV and be like, never a doubt, we're winning the division. And that's it. Like, but then next week, we play the Washington Commanders after that, right? We have a bye, and then we have the Commanders and the Raiders back-to-back. Guess what? We're going to play those two games close, but we're going to win those games. You know why? Because they're shitty teams. After that, we have the Packers.
I hope Jaden Daniels comes back for your game.
It's going to be a close game.
I hope Jaden Daniels comes back.
He's not. He's not. He's not. His season, like, his arm is in half, Jared.
No, he's pretty much done, bro.
Gee, I wish I could have gotten a Jaden Daniels with an arm in half when he played my team, but no. Fuck no, apparently.
Hey,
that's an insane thing to say. I wish Jaden Daniels was injured against my team. What?
No, literally, yeah.
Let me rephrase. I wish he was out already before he faced my team. Let me rephrase that then.
Oh, okay.
Why?
Sounds a lot
better.
Did
you guys lose to the Commanders?
Yes! We were up 10-0, and then we allowed 27 unanswered points.
Well, you played an elite quarterback. I mean, you played an elite quarterback. Your offensive line's banged up. What do you want me to say? We have the Packers. Good team. It's going to be close, and we're going to lose. Jaguars. I don't really know. I feel like we're like the same level as the Jaguars. I'm going to be real. I think we're like the same level. So, coin flip. Then we have the Chiefs and the Chargers back-to-back weeks 10 of the season. We're losing both of those games. So, I hope the Chargers keep winning so the Chiefs don't win the division. But I know we're getting swept by Kansas City, and I know we're getting swept by the Chargers.
Dude,
you do
not understand how much I need you to get one win against KC, because that would mean I win the division, if anything, at least. I need one, because I don't think we're going to beat them in Arrowhead. I don't think we are. But NFL
Jared, we're not going to beat them.
The NFL decided, hey, let's give the Chargers home game to Brazil and whatnot, because, no, we can't give them the Arrowhead game like the NFL, bro. Stupid. Friggin', I think Collinsworth.
If we're being real.
No, speaking of, Collinsworth said something that I saw on Twitter on the Sunday Night Football broadcast. I think it was about the crowd differential. You know how Steelers fans took over SoFi. Yeah, whatever. You know, what do you expect? He said, well, we know at a neutral site, Kansas City would win. And I'm like, my team just beat them at a neutral site to begin the season. What are you talking about?
Very true. Yep.
Yeah.
Like, Chris, get out of here with the glazing. You just did a false glaze. Can't even right now.
False glaze on the offense.
Yeah, I'm good on I'm good on the Broncos talk. Like, they're not a good football team despite their 8-2 record, and I know that I always am like the guy that's like, don't complain after wins and all that stuff. Like, you're winning games or whatever. I know I do that to you, Jared, a lot with the Chargers.
True.
But, like, if you watch the games.
That's what I'm saying.
Like,
watch.
We can see with our eyeballs, they're not, like.
They looked really bad against the Raiders on Thursday.
Bad.
Oh, my gosh.
I don't know, man.
The fact that you couldn't get Sutton the ball enough against a Raider secondary that is not good, like, is crazy to me. I was shocked that he was just, like, not able to get involved.
I don't know what happened to Bo Nix, man. This is not the same player as his rookie year.
Not the same as last year, no.
So, yeah.
I would like to remind you, Ryan.
And you know what? One more thing.
Ryan, who is your offensive coordinator? I know he doesn't call plays, but who is your offensive coordinator?
Here we go.
Who is your
That's
offensive
not.
coordinator?
That's not. It's Sean Payton. Sean Payton's our offensive coordinator. It's Sean Payton.
Okay.
It's Sean Payton.
Okay.
And he, you know what? You know what else? One more thing. One more thing. I don't know if y'all saw. You know, Colin Cowherd is very close with Sean Payton, and he floated on his show this week that could the Broncos move on from Bo Nix after this year and just draft another quarterback or sign somebody else or something. And I'm not saying that it's going to happen, but it's definitely something if Cowherd is saying it because Cowherd is the biggest Broncos Sean Payton glazer on in the media. So I'm just saying. And if that happens,
I don't know. I don't know if that's like something you do
That
already
is
yet. This is just a down year.
admitting defeat on only his second year would be crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
whatever, man. The Cardinals admitted defeat on Josh Rosen after one season. So
Josh Rosen
It's
was
also
bad,
true.
bad.
He was
Like
supposed to
Bo
be
Nix
really
has
good.
at least gotten
He was
you to
supposed to be
playoffs.
really good out of college, though. That's the thing. It's like it's crazy. Yeah.
Bo Nix at least has had a playoff appearance, so it's like Josh Rosen never
Yeah.
got
No.
one.
He. Yeah. It's not. It's not comparable.
I guess, man. All I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, Kyler Murray is going to be available this offseason. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Jacoby Brissett is taking over that team.
I'm just saying.
No,
I'm
you're
not
right.
saying
I
man.
agree.
Kyler Murray's going to be available. I don't know who else would be available, but
Mac Jones.
I don't know. Didn't Daniel Jones sign a 1-year deal?
It was a 1 year. Yes, it was a 1 year.
There's no way.
I know
Depending on
there's
how
no
the
way.
season ends, depending on how the season ends,
I'm just
could
saying.
could all blow up at the end of the season before, we don't know.
You're not wrong.
But there's pretty much no way they're letting him walk after
No, I
how it's
agree.
been.
I know, I agree. I'm just saying. The Vikings let Sam Darnold walk, and now he's amazing. So
Good freaking point. I see the same dude tweet every single week. It's so funny. He's like Daniel Jones record, the Giants record. What is it?
Sam
Sam
Darnold's record,
Darnold, Vikings record.
Vikings record.
And
Yeah.
he's like, maybe they weren't the problem. Like, yeah, you think, bro? It's the
I saw
teams.
that. And then they also did it with Vrabel and the Titans. So yeah. All right. I'm done with
There
the
you go.
Broncos. Tyler, how does it feel to have the potential MVP frontrunner at quarterback on your team?
Man, and he deserves it all. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he really does deserve to be in that conversation. You got Tom Brady saying it, you got Gronk saying it, everyone, all the analysts are saying it now. It's really cool. Um, and it's a big deal because, Stafford's never really been looked at as like that. Like he's always had those type of numbers, I feel like this year a little bit more. He's thrown 5, 4 touchdowns in the last couple of games. Like he has just been killing it. Not turning the ball over, huge. Not throwing interceptions, just making really smart decisions. Obviously, you got Puka and Devontae. In my opinion, Ryan likes to make a lot of bold statements, things like that. In my opinion, best wide receiver duo in the NFL, very close to beat. I don't know who else is beating them if you really think about it. I mean, Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, I love that duo. Don't get me wrong. But that's a duo. That's a duo where it's like last game we saw Jamar Chase still do well, but T. Higgins had a really good game. And then it's like vice versa, where he'll have like one catch and Jamar Chase will have like 10 for 190, whatever. So Devontae and Puka, I feel like, are always having like solid games together pretty much every time. And yeah, what can I say, man? I mean, went and beat them in Santa Clara at home, and it was awesome. I was worried to start the game, just like how we're gonna play against them. We never play well there usually. Um, but we obviously had to bounce back and beat them after the close overtime loss at SoFi, that Thursday night game a while back. So it was huge. Offense came out and was just humming right away, putting up points, no problem. and they kept tacking it on. It got out of hand, honestly. Like it was pretty much out of hand in the second half. They didn't have much of a chance to really come back. They started to, but it was a little too late. They did make a really good comeback. I will say, like Mac Jones did drive them down the field and score and everything, and their defense was playing well and starting to stop us on 3 and outs and getting back in it. But what a great win, great game. We put up so much on them, and yeah, it was another great day for us. We have a top 5 defense, in my opinion, top 10, if anything. Um, I think we're really good. I think the offense is amazing. And if we can just continue to do what we've been doing, man, I mean, people are talking about us as like one of the best teams in the NFL. I
Yep.
agree. I don't see why we wouldn't be. Um, it's really just going to be interesting to see when we play the Seahawks and some
Yep.
other better teams. That'll be really interesting to see where we're at in terms of actually being on that level.
Well, you got them
But
next.
yeah, overall, great win, blowout. I know it's gonna be real
Yeah,
interesting.
dude. I mean, I'm with you. Right now, Stafford is second in MVP odds, only to
He's
Drake
elite.
May. Drake May is the front leader, by the way.
Hey, Drake May's
Followed
having a
by
hell of a year. I can't even hate on that. Like
Yeah,
honestly,
we'll talk about them beating my Buccaneers pretty soon. And then Jonathan Taylor is third, tied with Patrick Mahomes. Not sure how Mahomes is there, but he is.
of course he
Um,
is.
and then
They just throw him in there, bro. They just like,
they have to,
well,
yeah.
gotta have him in there.
Yeah. Um, yeah, I think that the best team in the NFC and the potential 1 seed could be decided between the Rams and the Seahawks, like in this division. Like I think you could have a potential like remember last year when it was the Vikings and the Lions and
Yeah,
it came down to last week. I don't know what the schedule's
could be
like
us in
for
Seattle. Yeah,
exactly. I think it's gonna be that. It could come down to that December 18th matchup.
people
And
kept
that
saying how it was gonna be us in San Fran. Now it's looking like it's us in Seattle. After
it's
we beat
definitely
them
yeah.
and everything they've been dealing with. They just don't have a good defense because of injuries. I feel bad, but at the same time, like they just don't have it. They have way too many. They got guys that were getting hurt yesterday. I mean,
Yep.
it just continues to go downhill for them injury wise.
No, you're not wrong. And honestly, I thought Mac Jones did play well.
He
33,
did. We're gonna have to
30,
really start having a conversation, man.
319 and three
Been saying
touchdowns. He
that.
did have the one interception, but dude, I'm just saying we gotta start having the conversation.
I think so,
Um,
man.
I've been
Purdy is
saying it since he
supposedly
started. Like we
You
need to have the
have, you have.
conversation, and y'all, oh,
Yep.
it's too early. It's one game. Oh no, it's 2 games. Tomorrow, now,
Hey, remember when you
now.
said that? Remember when you talked about Wemby to Mark? You're gonna have to say Brock now too. Oh my
We are
god.
going to start a dialogue.
definitely, dude.
No, yeah. I mean, dude, I don't know if Brock is putting up the same numbers. I gotta be honest. Like, I'm not sure.
He's hurt, dude. And honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Brock just does not come back this season. Turf toe, it sounds like not a
It
crazy
sounds like it's
injury,
not bad, but it is.
but
It's
it
really
is
hard to come
one
back
of the
from.
worst injuries
It is
on a
so
football,
nagging.
and it can only be really fixed by surgery. But
Hmm.
like if he gets surgery on it, he's done for the year, and he doesn't want that.
Right.
Um, and dude, he's just so like Brock Purdy's so injury prone. He's always hurt. Something's always wrong.
Always.
So at a certain point, Mac Jones is a bigger quarterback. He's bigger. He's trunkier. He's a big dude. Like I don't want to say like he's almost fat. Like
No,
you know what
he
I mean?
he
Like
is he's a little
big.
chunky, he's a little chunky, yeah, a little bit. Like not
Yeah.
like fat, but
Are we
like
fat shaming
yeah,
Mac
No,
he
Jones
and
on
he's
this podcast?
no God, oh my
I'm
God,
allowed
this
to.
dude.
Okay, I'm allowed to fat shame whoever I want.
You
Okay,
are not fat,
as the,
Ryan. Shut the
as
hell
the
up.
rest fat guy on the podcast, I
No.
can
Oh my
fat
God.
shame who I want.
Bro.
Um,
Don't act like a woman right
don't
now.
cancel me. Don't cancel me, Twitter. No, I'm just kidding. Um, but dude, we got to start a dialogue, man. I'm sorry, Mac Jones might be just as good as Brock Purdy. I don't know.
Could be the 49ers starting quarterback of the future,
Shanahan
possibly.
wanted him. That's all I'm saying.
We'll see.
$250 million mistake, Brock Purdy.
Possibly.
Look,
I mean, it's not like he's been bad. Like
But
I
Mac
know
is
he hasn't
just
Brock
been
better.
has
bad,
not been bad.
Mac is just
Brock
better.
hasn't been bad.
but he is always hurt.
He's always hurt, and
He's been inconsistent.
Mac
There
Jones
are
is putting
times
up
where he hasn't had good
consistent.
games, but Jones is putting up gaudy numbers. You got to have a conversation. That's just like
I do okay. Drake May, we mentioned him with the MVP conversation. Drake May is beat the Bucks 28 to it's 23, but really it was like the last garbage. Like after like dude, I really thought the Bucks were gonna win this game. Like in the opening drive, they go down and Baker throws a touchdown to Egbuka, and you look at Baker's numbers: 273 yards, 3 touchdowns. I don't know, man. Mac Hollins led the Patriots in receiving. That's disgusting. I hate that.
did he really? I saw he was getting targeted a lot. I was like shocked actually how much he was getting targeted.
We finally got Travion Henderson the ball this week if you're in New England, and then Kyle Williams got a touch and he took 172 yards to the house.
Was that Travion's coming out game possibly? We'll see. I
It
mean,
should be. It
it
really
should
should be.
be. Ramondre was
Um,
hurt, to be fair, so he did get all of the work mainly. And Terrell Jennings, who we saw, kind of get some work last week, didn't really get as much.
no. I think the great thing if you're New England is you still
You have
don't
options.
play you don't play a good team until December 14th, and that is the Bills, who you already beat in Buffalo. This
On a
game is
Sunday
going to
night
be in New
game.
England.
Yeah.
So the Patriots probably, I mean, I look at their schedule. They got the Jets, the Bengals, who, despite what Joe Burrow says, he's not going to be back. I'm going to be real. The Giants, then the Bills, coin flip, and then the Ravens, who are on a 3-game win streak, so they're 4-5, right back in the heat of the division. But then to end the season, the Jets and the Dolphins. The Patriots could be the number 1 seed, and yeah, kind of crazy. Sucks. I thought they were going to be bad for a much longer time, and they're back already.
Not even a decade. Not even a decade.
Like it was, I think it was 9 years, 8 years, whatever. Very annoying.
Yeah, we definitely thought that it was going to be at least a couple years of,
I don't know
crappy
when
seasons.
they sucked. They beat my team 45-0 with Cam Newton. So I mean, I wasn't enjoying it.
That
We were
was when you
saying no,
got
no, 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 no. We were saying sucked like after Tom Brady. Like
I know this is when they had Cam Newton. So this was after Tom Brady left.
was that after? Oh, that was
Yeah.
after Tom Brady. Okay. Damn.
yeah. I think the Patriots are very good, and if you ask me, could they win the AFC this year? I think the answer has to be yes.
Yeah.
Year 2, breakout quarterback. It's never like that is like
I mean, based on our team rankings and like the teams that we thought were gonna go far, we have to put them there. They just beat the Bucks, and we have the Bucks high. We think the Bucks are very high. Obviously, they didn't look like how we expect them to look.
I'm gonna be real. Also, secretly, the Bucks have been kind of garbage for like a month.
They have
Like
been,
they haven't
yeah.
been
I was
playing
gonna
good.
talk to you about that actually.
They
Yeah.
have like the injuries have piled up. They
Mm-hmm.
can't really run the ball without Bucky Irving, and the
No,
offensive line's banged
Rashad
up.
White has
Mike
not been
Evans,
the answer.
no Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin. Um, you lose to New England. You do beat the Saints by 20 points, but like you don't look
The
good doing
Saints.
it. You don't
Yeah.
look good.
No,
Like
they
it's
didn't. Even in that game.
2 touchdowns were special teams and defense, and then you get dog walked by the Lions. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah. No, they've been very mediocre lately, for sure.
and then also you look at the next 2 weeks they have the Bills and the Rams, both on the
Yikes.
road, by the way.
Dude, your Bucks
So
might be screwed.
yeah, it's very interesting. Like, could Carolina? I know they did lose to this. I know they lost. I know Carolina lost, and I'm gonna be real. Carolina is probably a quarterback away. Another potential Kyler Murray destination, by the way. Just saying. Um, they have Arizona after the Rams, the Saints, Falcons, Panthers. So 3 divisional matchups, and then the Dolphins, and then the Panthers again, which could be for the division on January 4th. So you have, I mean, look, the Bucks obviously control their own destiny, but I do think the 1 seed in the NFC is probably out of the question for them, even though we thought early in the season that was a real possibility. Um, and yeah, Baker's completely fallen out of the MVP conversation. And they have not looked good. And I think that they just need to get healthy. They need Bucky Irving to come back, and they need Chris Godwin to be healthy. I don't know if they're going to be back in like until December, really though. Like that's kind of like the timetable right now, and that really hurts and that really sucks. So
Yeah.
yeah. So let's see. Who else do we want to talk about, guys? Um, the Oh, Dan Campbell took over play calling duties for the Lions, and they immediately looked amazing, by the way. Um, so that was something. I thought that him, like, I think made a conscious effort to get Jamison Williams involved.
He
He had
did.
100, he had
Hmm.
120 yards and a touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs had 3 touchdowns on the day. Jared Goff looked very efficient. And if you just look at the box score, like I know Washington kind of sucks,
You got
but
Cleve Raymond involved. You got
yeah,
all
man.
he had Goff throwing it around. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, like they ran the hell out of the ball too. Over 225 rushing yards net on the day, over 320 passing yards net on the day. They didn't allow a single sack to Washington, no turnovers, only 3 penalties, but all those penalties added up to 1 yard somehow. Um, it was really like the perfect game for the Lions. They were 100% on fourth down, 50% on third down. And for the Lions, this is exactly kind of the get right game that they needed after losing to um, the Vikings. So they have the Eagles next, and it's going to be interesting to see if Dan Campbell remains the play caller. Because in the press conference after the game, he was like, this is a collaborative effort. I just wanted to get a change of pace in there, sort of thing, kind of just like shaking off the reporters and everything, not trying to throw his new OC under the bus. But like, I view it as like kind of like a soft benching for that OC. And it's going to be interesting
A
to see
little
Dan
bit.
Campbell if he continues to call plays. Like, people don't realize that he's a tight ends coach. That's where he comes from. He comes from the Sean Payton coaching tree. So the guy knows offense. I know he seems like a meathead and he like seems like just a big caffeinated, steroided guy, but he is a smart dude and that's why he got the job in Detroit because he knows offense.
There's a reason he did that
And
Applebee's commercial.
there's a reason that Ben
This
Johnson
guy.
was hired. It's not just because Ben Johnson's a great mind, right? It's
Right.
because like he was under Dan Campbell. Um, so yeah. Um, I'm trying to take a look here. Oh, I kind of forget. This one's real. The Dolphins destroyed the Bills, man. I don't know.
Bro, that was
I forgot all about that one.
absolutely shocking. Could not believe that that was happening.
Shout out to
Yeah.
Josh Allen, man, getting
Wow.
absolutely dog walked by Miami. That's my quarterback, baby. Josh Allen, everyone's favorite golden boy. Dude, I don't know, man. Is the roller coaster back, boys? I really hope it is because
Kind of seems
I
like it.
love roller coaster Josh Allen.
Think about it though. It does kind of seem like it. Like the last couple weeks, Patriots didn't play well. They lost, and they get dog walked by the Dolphins. They had a win in between there, but yeah, I don't know. They're not as dominant as people thought they were. That's for sure.
Nope.
He threw 2 picks.
The Patriots really just walked in and said, "Okay, you've had your chances. We're back. Just give us the
They
division
did.
We're
back.
back.
Give us our division back. Like you can go be number 2 again." I'm just shake my head in my head. Yeah. So I think we can count out the Bills winning the AFC East.
I don't know about that yet. They definitely have a much tougher schedule than the Patriots, but like it's still Josh Allen. You know, he's still the second best quarterback in the league. I don't think I can say, "Oh, Drake May passed Josh Allen." Like I don't think you can say
No.
that yet. But you know, they do have a way tougher way. But they're only I mean, I guess they're technically 2 games back, but you know, the Patriots could drop. They're a young team. They could drop when they're not supposed to, you know? Like they could drop. I really think the Patriots could lose to the Bengals. Like in all actuality, if the Bengals have one of those super explosive offensive
Yeah,
games
if
that
they have an insane game where they
they
put
have
up
every now and
40
then,
And still
something,
like
lost.
yeah.
every now and then the Patriots,
And still
like
lost.
who knows?
I mean, to be
No,
honest,
you're
like
right.
we've seen Joe Flacco putting up those numbers already, so
Joe Flacco threw for damn
Yeah.
near 500 yards and still lost. Like, come on, man.
pretty
No, you're not
crazy.
wrong. You're not
Yep.
wrong, but when you're gonna be in games that are shootouts, sometimes the other team's offense just isn't going to be on. And obviously the Bengals defense is very bad, right? So like there's that possibility, but and also Burrow's talking about like he might come back early. That I think that's kind of dumb of him, but like, you know, dude, if you want to play, play, you know. I'm not going to like like I'm not going to, you know, you're a football player, you want to play through injury, that's your thing. Um it is crazy to see though, you know, you look at the standings and everything, and at least I would say th- 2 or 3 divisions are already wrapped up. I mean, we know the Eagles are winning the NFC East. We know, I mean, if you want to say the Patriots have wrapped up to AFC East, there's that. And then the AFC South with the Colts, I mean, that's kind of wrapped up as well, you know, barring a Daniel Jones complete collapse. And also, he did fumble twice last week, by the way, just saying.
Yep.
He's starting to turn the ball over
He
again.
hasn't I was
Atlanta's
gonna say
defense,
he hasn't been playing that great
yeah,
lately, really.
Atlanta's defense is
He
very
played
good.
well against Atlanta. Yeah. I mean,
Could
they played well.
I think we need to give the credit to Jim Irsay's daughter for changing the trajectory.
Oh yeah, no. She I've seen a couple clips of her and stuff. She bought like beers for Colts fans that were there
in Berlin.
in
Yeah.
Berlin and stuff. Yeah, she seems really, really cool for like ownership perspective. Like you don't see that a lot. So yeah,
Going
I
forward,
think it's awesome.
I will be referring to her as mother. I'm kidding.
That's,
What's her name? Jackie or something?
I have
Um,
no clue.
Like Jackie Ursay Gordon or something. Yeah. This dude said mother. That's crazy. Jared, you're,
I'm single. I can
All
do
right,
whatever the
man.
hell I
you're
want.
something else, man. You're something else.
All right.
right.
Anything else you guys really want to talk about? That kind of covers everything. Like, I don't give a crap about the Jets and the Browns.
No.
I don't really care about the Saints and the Panthers.
Not
Um,
really. No.
Ravens, Vikings. JJ McCarthy sucks.
All of the
And
afternoon games were blowouts.
yeah, dude. Like,
The morning games were crazy.
it
We
was a
talked about a
weird
few of them.
weekend. Texans came back and beat the Jags, right?
That was wild. Yeah.
That was
With
wild as
Davis
well.
Mills.
Hey man, beating Davis Mills ain't for everybody, Jaguars. That's all I'm saying. You know, we handled Davis Mills pretty easy. Davis Mills looked pretty damn good against y'all. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, that should bode
Best
well for
defense in
me
the league.
next week. Then that should bode well for me next week, because we are returning to the scene of the goddamn crime. It is our
Are you guys
first.
playing Houston?
No,
Oh,
no,
boy.
no, no, no. We're returning to goddamn Duval. The other
Oh,
crime that was
oh,
committed.
other crime.
There were 2
The
crimes
Jags. Oh
committed.
Lord.
That is
Ooh,
our first
hey,
chance going back there since the.
Sheesh.
I know my upset alert pick.
Hey, I realized we didn't even do one last week, bruh. I
No,
realized that when I was watching the games, it's like we didn't do an upset pick.
we can do one this week, but
Let's
it
do
is
it.
after all, it is early. I'm gonna go check out the link. Shout out to ESPN Bet, obviously, for collapsing completely, and ESPN Bet just going under. They're moving to DraftKings now.
Wait, really?
Yeah,
No
ESPN
way.
signed a deal with DraftKings, so
Oh
we're gonna use
Lord.
ESPN Bet until they completely shut down, as a just to say we
As
can.
a just look at the lines, yeah.
I'm looking at them right now.
Me
Um,
too.
Washington is an underdog going into Miami, potential there. But dude, I'm gonna say it right now. Give me the Jags over the Chargers, man. Give me the Jags plus 2.5. I just think that Jacksonville owns LA. And I don't know if I think Justin Herbert, it's going to be in his head. And Trevor Lawrence, is the Prince back? Probably not. They kind of suck. But the Jags have a good defense. So I think it's going to be a low scoring defensive battle. I don't trust the Chargers' offensive line. And give me the Jags plus 2.5.
There are only 2 things that are in Justin's head. That is football and Madison beer. So he ain't scared of anything. So,
That's crazy.
You know what? I'm going to one up you, and I'm going to take my upset, the Denver Broncos over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Oh, I hope you're right.
Wait, that's reverse psychology.
I don't. I'm one upping him. I am
Uh.
one upping him. I'm going to give him hope because I am picking his team
Oh,
to
Lord.
win. So, ladies and gentlemen, this jackass just chose my
man.
team to lose. I'm picking his team to win.
Give him that
Who's the
hope.
better friend here? Clearly, it's me.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to be real. We're both probably losing, dude. Like
I don't care.
we're both
We'll
probably
lose
losing.
together.
Like,
We will lose together then. Or if I win,
at least I'm in my,
if my team and then your team wins, then we both win. I don't care about my upset. I don't care. We're either winning or losing together. Tyler, your pick.
I know I'm looking.
my backup, I'll have a backup here,
I'm definitely not going against my team.
unless
But you should. Someone should, bro. That's a way better upset pick.
who?
Seahawks.
Oh, Seahawks over Rams is a thing, dude. Holy, I'm changing that. Give
Right?
me the Seahawks, bro.
Yeah,
Give me the
exactly.
Seahawks over the Rams. Give me the Seahawks over the Rams. Trolling's over, Jared. Give me Seattle, dude. I think Seattle's the best team in the NFC. So, Jason is so good, and he's gonna
Shoot,
torch.
so
He's
freaking
gonna
good.
torch the Rams secondary. The only question is, can Stafford keep up with him? Either
Yeah,
way,
we have to score with them. We gotta keep up with them. That's the thing, is like they put up what, 38 or something yesterday? It was crazy.
yeah. Who could you pick? I mean, you can go. I mean,
You can go Jags
Tyler, you
Chargers.
got Lions over Eagles,
I looked at
or
that, yeah.
You could go
Cardinals
Cardinals over Niners. Oh,
potentially.
yeah, we had the same thought.
I was thinking that, yeah. Mm-hmm. The
Bears
Bears
over
over the
Vikings.
Vikings.
The
I
Bears
actually
are
like that.
underdogs.
Hold on, bruh. Wait.
The
I'm
Bears
going
are
Bears.
actually.
Yeah, no, I'm going Bears, bruh.
What about the Panthers over
What? Why is that
Falcons?
even a thing?
Panthers over Falcons could be a sneaky one.
Is it because my Minnesota's at home, bro?
Yeah,
Like,
Minnesota's
what?
at
I think it's
home.
because Minnesota's at home, and yeah, didn't
Chicago
Minnesota
already
beat them
beat them.
already?
No,
Or
Chicago
did,
didn't
Chicago
beat them.
beat
oh, yeah, Minnesota beat them.
Week
Chicago
one.
beat them.
Minnesota beat them to
No,
start the
week
year,
one.
right?
JJ had the fourth quarter of fourth quarters.
That's right. Yeah, they had the
Yeah.
comeback. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, well, it's going to change this time. Bears are going to win on the road.
Also, Bucks over Bills. What are we talking about here? talking about Baker this, Baker that. Baker's going to be back and baking against the Bills.
Damn, 5.5.
That's a big line, huh? All right, upsets of the week, people. We have Seahawks over Rams. At least I do. Jared has the Broncos over the Chiefs. And the Tyler has the Bears over the Vikings. Those are your upsets of the week.
I like it.
All lines courtesy of the company ESPN Bet, who is going under. Shout out to ESPN,
bro.
man.
Everyone's just like selling everything these days. Like no one hangs on to anything anymore. Any of these companies, they all just selling.
Apparently, on November 13th, ESPN Edge Innovation Conference. Get ready, guys. Apparently, that's what it's saying on my freaking on an ad here on ESPN, the app, as I'm looking at the schedule for week 11.
It's funny because they want people to like pay for ESPN so they can watch college football and everything and all that, and like the streaming. And it's like, bro.
Shout out to ESPN and YouTube TV, man, for ruining
oh my god,
experiences.
absolutely ruining it.
Shout out to everybody that can't watch Monday Night Football tonight.
Straight up.
Big shout out to YouTube TV for not raising their prices and caving to ESPN. Although it is probably frustrating for YouTube TV customers, considering that you already purchased this package to watch it, and now it's getting taken away from you.
The whole point, people were trying to get away from the cable prices and all of that, and here we are going right back to where it all began of like, oh yeah, you have to buy this package now and blah 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 and all these expensive freaking like.
I'm gonna be real. Shout out to DirecTV. We're going back to cable, baby.
I'm saying, bro. Yeah, like people are gonna have to go back to cable, and it's like gonna go the opposite.
Shout out to TV app. Shout out to Stream East. I'm not using those sites, but I know people that do. It's not me.
I don't either. Yeah.
I'm definitely not watching it on a site right here. This is legit.
Right. So funny.
I have Sportsnet or whatever it's called for the Lakers. I purchased that so I could watch my Lakers. Definitely nothing shady going on over here.
The government agents bust through the window, take Ryan away.
By the way, the Lakers are in a close one with the Hornets right now.
They gave up 40 points in the first quarter.
And Monday Night Football is kicking.
Currently up 2.5. Oh yeah, it's about to start. Yeah.
I'm also about to start.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Eagles beat Packers.
All right. Any other news? Oh yeah. For MLB, we've had some like Drake Baldwin of the Braves just won NL Rookie of the Year. So congrats to him. No free agency news yet because it literally just started, but the Japanese players that are coming over have been posted. 45-day window, boys.
Oh, you mean the future Dodgers have been posted? Crazy.
Murataki Murakami on my life is not going to be a Dodger. I guarantee it. Not going to be a Dodger.
Yeah, we're not going to have everybody, bro. Like
we picked up Max Muncy's option. He's not going to be on this team. He's not.
I don't know, man.
There's that new pitcher, though, on the other hand. That could possibly be. We'll see.
I did see that Max Scherzer is on the Giants' radar. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Max Scherzer, Justin Verlander turning back the clock.
That's what we need. Another old head in the building.
A
psychotic. Him and Verlander just sitting side by side.
A psychotic.
It's gonna be great.
A psychotic, heterochromatic old man in that building. Speaking of old man in the building, the Giants couldn't stand the thought of parting with Bruce Bochy, so they had to bring the old man back as an advisor.
It's just an advisor role. That's fine with me. I didn't want him to be the manager, though. That's cool. Him and Posey just going to be kicking it on game days, drinking brewskis up in the clubhouse.
No, literally, huh?
That's what's going to happen. They're just going to be reminiscing about 2012, man. That's it. Like, they're just...
So random.
Like, It's fine. It's
They're bringing
cool.
him back just cause, like literally just cause of
Yeah.
his name.
Why not,
Yeah.
guys? Why not? And I believe Nick Kurtz of the A's won AL Rookie of the Year. Yes, he did. Nick Kurtz won AL Rookie of the Year.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Not
Um,
surprised.
I forget the
He killed it, man.
I forget what I think Manager of the Year will be. I know they're doing all the awards this week. They did the Silver Slugger and Gold Gloves already, so I would assume Manager of the Year will be next, followed by Cy Young, and then after that MVP. Listen, we all know it's gonna be Shohei and Cal Raleigh. Just announce it already.
I don't know. Maybe
If it's not Cal Raleigh,
it might be Joe. It might
for
be Judge.
if it's Judge again, we gotta stop giving the MVP to guys that don't do anything when it comes playoff time. Because my God, man. And Yankees fan, you can show me, oh, he had a better postseason. Dude, all the damage he did was when the game was out of reach. Except that Game 3 homer against the Blue Jays. That helped him win. Other than that, what did he do? Cal Raleigh at least showed up multiple times when needed to. I know that the MVP's regular season, but as Ryan says, I don't care what you do in the regular season as long as you show up in the postseason.
Yep.
And that.
Yeah. On that note, shout out James Harden. Shout out Lamar Jackson. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we talked about it. The Padres hired former Major League reliever Craig Stammen as their next manager. Okay, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, cool. I don't know what this means, obviously, because this free agency is going to be interesting for them, but And yeah, NBA, Jaylen Brown's hair claims another victim. You got Rick Ross going on social media telling him stop the madness. Like, oh man, I don't even know. But seriously, guys, the one question I want to ask before we end the pod tonight: on a scale of 1 to 10, how much faith do you have in my Chargers going into Duval and getting that win? Because that is going to be a traumatic experience.
Uh,
I think you guys got a real shot.
I mean, you're the better team.
You have a better team. Yeah.
You're the better team. You should win.
Mm-hmm.
But like, does that
On
mean
paper,
anything?
not really. No.
Doesn't mean nothing. It's the NFL, dude. Anything happens every
You just
week.
never know. Yeah, bro. Like we saw the Dolphins destroy the Bills.
Beat the crap out of the Bills. So
Yeah.
who knows anything? Who knows anything?
That's a good point.
I need to be 8-3
Yeah,
going into the bye, because if I am 7-4, I am genuinely concerned where our 3 wins to get to the playoffs are going to come from. Well, the Raiders will be 1, but then after that, it's like, I don't know.
You know, you keep saying that like every week. You're like, I don't know where these wins will come from. Meanwhile, I'm 7-3 and have 2 3-game win streaks. I don't know where the wins are gonna come from.
Says the
Like,
guy.
no.
Says the guy who's 8-2.
You keep winning. I don't know like what you want.
I lost to 2 of the worst
You're
teams
not going
in the league.
17-0. You're just not doing it. No, you in the pod. In the pod. What are we doing? Like,
Go Lakers.
what are we doing?
Go.
Shout out the Lakers.
Shout out the Lakers. Yes. All right. Anyway, guys, that's
Lakers lost to the Blazers. We're not going 82-0, man. It's just is what it is.
True.
We got dog walked.
You mean
Yeah.
you mean the Hawks?
Oh, and we got destroyed by the Hawks with no starters.
Yeah,
They literally had no
we
one.
like
They had no one, and they freaking Luka was out in the third quarter. Like, done.
Is what it is.
Happens.
All right. Well, I hope we beat the Hornets then. Anyway, guys, that'll do it for this pod. Hopefully next week, my team gets a bit of revenge in that god awful stadium that has caused me trauma. We will see you guys in the next one. Still suck at outros.